Morning. So we're heading out today to go and see where the town disposes of its garbage. Right? It's been a while since I've been in that road, so I don't know what to expect. Um, as far as I know, we had a recycling place built in that area. So let's see if that's functional and see what's going on. So we just jumped off the Southern Highway heading on into Wilson Road, and I'm going to pull out the other camera so you guys can get a view of the road itself. And this is where we take our tongs, garbage and everything else comes through this road, right? So like I mentioned to you guys, I really don't know what is back here. It's been some years since I've been in the area. You guys could see one of my videos that I did on the water hole area somewhere in my set of videos. But I know the plan was that the garbage dumping would kind of become more organized because there should have been, or there probably is, a recycling plant to the back here, right? So I'm already seeing good signs of no dumping, and the area looks pretty clean right now, so that's a plus. But I'm trying to figure out how far our garbage truck actually goes in, right? So we'll get to see those as we move along. So there's some dumping that happens here, you know? Alright, so this looks like a dumping area, and we're about 5 minutes in from the road, right? So apparently they had a bulldozer or something come and actually try to scrape these off the road, but it's still a dumping area, and I know that we're going farther in to see if we can find the actual recycling area, right? But these are, maybe we could use some signs in the area again, right? I noticed that we passed a couple signs up that way, and maybe this area can use some more signage so that people can stop the dumping in the area and take the garbage to the recycling bin where it belongs, right? But we'll continue and see if we can reach the recycling area. Got it? Alright, so we're at the recycling plant. I think this place was built some year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, right? We've got some footage afterwards, but very important is that it is here and it's still not being used, and so we want to kind of fast forward that process into getting the garbage being recycled, right? It's a very nice initiative, but we need to get it working, we need to get it started, so you know. But this is in case we didn't see it, right? So you guys know now that this is behind here, and this is behind the Wilson Road area, and it is a very nice high-end recycling bin, and all the other districts have one that is working, and so we need to get this one in Toledo also working, right? But nice campus. I know that the trucks will come up here and then get some stuff dumped here, right? So again, a lot of people don't know the area, which is why I'm doing this video, so that we get a chance to see where all your garbage from town comes, right? And of course the recycling bin in the background there that we need to start using, so it's not just a building that's sitting there. Like I mentioned, all the other municipalities, they're using theirs, so PG, we need to start using our own, and of course this creates some jobs and so forth for our area, right? So we want to get it start working, so we're appealing to the recycling area, you know, let's get the work started, have the building to sit down there. But overall the area looks a lot cleaner than what I used to see it as, right? And that was some years ago. And it's more organized in terms of the garbage being dumped. So I'm seeing some improvement in terms of the garbage dumping, and eventually I'm hoping that they get all this area cleared out, so it's nice and pretty in this area too. And then you might have local farmers come in and make use of this, because all of this land that is not being used, I guess they're privately owned anyway. But all right, so one of the major takeaways from this that we need to hear is that we have that area sitting there for over a year now, not being used. We need to ensure that we do our part as well, and maybe that is what it needs to get started. We need to start separating our garbage. So we can't be doing things the same way we used to do it in the past, where we just dump everything into the drums. We started the initiative, I guess, some years back, where we're asked to place the garbage in bags, but we can go even further and separate the organics from the inorganics, or separate the plastics from the bottles, from the glass bottles, from the metals, and so forth, right? And so other places are doing this already. It's the initiative that is needed by the residents themselves. And so I'll ask you to reflect back. You saw that garbage today. That is what has been happening for years. Maybe we can do our part in terms of assisting in getting that recycling area to start processing some of those recyclable materials, right? And we can see that there's a lot of metal in there also that don't really get recycled here in Belize, but they can be separated and sold to Mexico and so forth, the other places that buys it. For the young entrepreneurs out there, there are some plastics that can be recycled and created into molding and other smaller plastic stuff that you can make locally for sale. So look at that, do some research, see where you can make some money or generate some jobs from this whole venture. But the idea is that we have to start changing the way we are used to doing things, so that we can make our environment better, we can make our municipality better, right? So with that, hope you enjoyed the trip back there to that area. Although Punta Greda is beautiful, I still have to make sure that I show you all the parts of Punta Greda, so you know what Punta Greda town is like. But that's it for today, guys. That's in case we didn't see it. You guys get to see the garbage dump area. This is where the garbage from town comes. Leave a comment if you have anything you want to add to this particular discussion, right? Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. I'll be showing more of these. PG is beautiful, but we have to look at the other side of it too. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed it. Like always, guys, be safe, have fun, go geek yourself.